What band has done more for you emotionally than any other?
Lord Huron steals me from anything I'm doing or feeling at the moment and forces me back into a serene, somewhat somber mindset. No other music makes me feel the way their songs do.
The Cure, for about 30 years now.
Depeche Mode. Whether you're in a dark depressed or dark kinky mood, they got you.
My high school marching band.
Sigur Rós.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
What is a sexual question you have always wanted to ask but never had the right opportunity?
Are there any other women out there who don't really feel anything internally? Like I feel like my vagina has no nerve endings and certainly no G-spot. Am I alone here? Are circle jerks really a thing? I have always wanted to know.
Can balls actually retract inside the body?
How do people even find out what fetishes they are into? Like the cutting ones.
Why do some people moan and some people just tremble?
I've only kissed a fair amount of times in my life, but not enough that I have a solid frame of references to what makes a good kiss and what makes a bad kiss. So, what would y'all say makes a good kiss / good kisser?
Is it true that it's dangerous to have sex in a pool? And while we're on the subject of water, does anyone actually enjoy shower sex? Because that is the most impossibly awkward thing I have ever attempted.
LGBTQ+ people, what are you tired of hearing?
You're gay so you have to like Cher, Will, and Grace, drag, etc.
Have you tried the other gender? You might like it. I could ask you the same thing, dude. Or I could turn you straight. Bitch, your dick ain't that powerful.
As someone who is bi, being asked how you satisfy that urge when in a partnership. That's not how it works, and it's a really annoying question.
But you're not bi anymore, you chose your side after entering a hetero marriage.
The characters whose only personality traits is that they're LGBTQ+. Still people, I'd love to have more megasonic teenage warheads out there.
What do you think destroys a marriage?
Inability to communicate in a healthy way, distrust, resentment. Holding your partner to a higher expectation than yourself. As time goes on, it's really easy to have pet peeves and those to become toxic. Sometimes you need to remember that your partner is just as human as you and show empathy. Specifically targeting the other's weak points during arguments. And lack of time spent together.
What would be an inappropriate time to tell someone, "May the Force be with you"?
At a Star Trek convention.
When you are exiting a public restroom and they are entering.
Catholic Mass during the handshaking part you're supposed to say, "Peace be with you."
Do you take him to be your lawfully wedded husband? I do. May the Force be with you.
When someone is struggling with constipation. Sir, do you know why I pulled you over? May the Force be with you. Please step out of the car, sir.
When their dad dies. Bonus points if it wasn't natural causes.
Do you think that women should be free to walk around topless in public places, just as men can? Why ? Why not?
It's legal where I live, lol-limey, and no one does it, but it's still legal.
I don't care what others do as long as I don't have to participate.
Yes. Though I wouldn't recommend it in my country, as even in summer it's still a bit chilly.
I'd just as soon start with getting rid of the social expectation that women need to wear bras. Topless is all well and good, but personally I get chilly and need the clothes. Those who don't, you let the puppies out, but bras suck.
People who visited Canada for the first time, what was your "yeah, this is Canada" moment?
I'm Australian, was in Canada for 6 weeks a few months ago. Coming from a country that is 90% just flat, seeing actual proper mountains was that moment for me.
Walked into a sports bar in Whistler and there's a different hockey game on each television.
A bus had sorry displayed because it was not in service.
I'm looking through these as a Canadian, and I didn't realize so much stuff we have is unnatural to other places.
What book fucked you up mentally?
We need to talk about Kevin. It's the same plot as the movie, just written through letters from the wife to the husbands, and oh boy was that intense.
The Giving Tree. That kid was so ungrateful, and the tree gave him everything it had.
The Hot Zone just made me paranoid I'd catch Ebola.
Watership Down, by Richard Adams. A bloody story about rabbits. Who knew? Go ask Alice. I read it when I was 12. It was the first time I had read a book like this and it shook me to my core at the end. Frown.
The yellow wallpaper fucked me up for quite a while.
What are we in the golden age of?
Potable water.
Information. Imagine telling someone 100 years ago that people carry the collective knowledge of humanity in their pockets. Golden Ages. Just look at all these comments.
There. I can go out every night of the week, all year long, and never try the same beer twice. And they're all pretty delicious. Also, now I may be an alcoholic.
Podcasts. Porn, man. There's porn for everything.
What song is extremely dark, but has a happy beat?
Smooth Criminal Annie is not okay.
Copacabana. It's literally about a showgirl falling in love with a bartender who gets shot, causing her to become a raging, depressed alcoholic.
Semi-Charmed Life. It's about myth.
Born in the USA. Upbeat sounding, but listen to the lyrics.
Maxwell's Silver Hammer.
99 Luftballons Nana.
Delilah Tom Jones. He catches her cheating on him and stabs her to death.